Hey guys, General Malice here, and today we're going to have a close-up view of the LG Toys Custom Darkwolf Sabers Princess Leia. So, that's not what they call it. They don't call it the Princess Leia, but you know what Hilt it is. So guys, I was able to go ahead and pick this up from Johnny over at Custom Darkwolf Sabers. The Saber, took about uh, 6 weeks, somewhere between there, a little over a month. I know that, and I'm fine with that. It was in fact my fault for not ordering it the very first day he offered it to me, and I sat on it for a week and let 25 people go in front of me. So that was my fault. So really fast, it shipped from Hong Kong and got to my state, my home city, in about 48 hours. Now it sat here for 2 days because again, for some reason, my home city just doesn't like to deliver packages when they're supposed to. Now it does come in two separate packages. I did receive a blade. The blade I received was a 36 inch. I did order 32, and Johnny's already got me sending that blade back to him right now, and another blade is on its way to me. So thank you for that, Johnny. So let's go ahead and go over the board. So if you look, I kept it dismantled so we can go over the insides and then the out. So if you look here, we have a KR Sabers Profi 2.2. I believe this is still in the 3.9 setup. I don't have the longer blade to check. It could be in the 4.6. I remember reading something about that. Looks like they have a shorter chassis than what the Saber can hold. So there's about a good 1.5 to 2 inch in the end. That is something that has been discussed with LG Toys about changing that up for future productions. For this chassis, it does use a 20 millimeter deep bass speaker. If you look from the side, you can see how deep the magnet is. So that is a deep speaker for as small as it is. So that's pretty good. So you have your battery housing, the terminal. So there's a thing here people have not noticed, but this is actually designed for their low profile nipple batteries. If you can see, it's a very low profile compared to a normal one. So if you have the low profile like you're supposed to, it slides right in, which is not a problem.
General, to me she's royalty.
All right. So if you can hear, that was the Leia font. The main thing I noticed also is if you're not careful, this little pin or the connector can slide down, which is right here. Now, for people that want to get their battery out, I find for me the best solution is pushing right here in this little crevice, and then my battery's pulled out. So that's up to y'all, how y'all want to do it.
Yes, what? What to tell you? Tell me when you get back.
Sounded like a switch fonts on me. I'm not sure. So, one last thing, they do an impact soft glue. You could always heat that to get it back off, so that's not going to be harmful. It looks like there's a type of mount here, a screw. Now, for me, if I wanted to use a larger nipple, that does kind of take away some of the clearance, if you see that. So that's part of the issues that I had trying to use a larger battery housing, and I could not. Looks like a retention screw to hold the chassis in place underneath the switch. Let me go ahead and slide this in. So pommel does remove. See how much space, physical space is in there. It's about right there. I'll move my finger. Just go ahead and turn it on. Actually, you know what? No, sorry. So pommel. It's going to have a closed 360 resonator. There is no open-ended part, or no open on the ending. It's nice, just band of rings going down in recession. Comes to the lip of your grips. They're all press fit, I believe. I see holes there, but I don't think they're not anything. I think they're all press fit. Now, my wife, Miss Malice, did notice that on some of these cuts, if you look there, it's not lined. They didn't fill it out. It's a straight blunt cut. Unlike that one's a little bit more blunt. You can see there's missing a little gap. That one looks good. That one looks good. 3. So we'll say 3 out of 6. I didn't even look down here. It's not really doing the same thing, so that's okay. Okay. So then we go to the emitter section, or we'll go to the switch section first. So the switch, mother of pearl. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's okay. So there's the side switch. It's raised. You know, if you can see, there is an auxiliary switch right there. It has some give to it. I'm assuming that's so you either don't press it while you're maneuvering for flows or whatever, or you could just use a bigger tactile switch. You have your thin neck. It has these little grips or clips underneath. This one uses a 4 set pin to hold it, and this is holding the PCB. Right now, they give you 4 sets of screws, or 2 sets of screws, 2 larges, the 8/32 and a 1/8. I'm sorry, 1/4. That's why it's sticking out, and then they give you a 1/8. I've never been a big fan of 1/8 inside thin necks because if you look there, that one has 4 or 5 threadings. A lot of the times it's a lot less. But I'm going to try them out, see how they work. After I fire this up, I'll show you the emitter PCB. So here we go. So I noticed that mine's a little touch sensitive on the clash. Oops. Smooth swing. Blaster. I can never get the blaster clash to work because, or the continuous clash.
Rey Skywalker.
I like his little Shoto. Or a dagger. They have a preset where it kind of does this cooldown. I mean, I have to update. I still have to put fonts on here. I haven't been able to do that for any of my sabers. It's because Miss Malice finally figured it out, but doesn't tell me. So she keeps it as funny things because I always give her stuff to do. And so that's literally the back burner thing because it's just for my enjoyment. So I'm not worried about that. Let's see.
That lightsaber was Luke's. Ben Solo.
I think he said it came with 13 fonts. Since this is my short blade, it's not the long one. It's not doing all the effects, so you are kind of missing out on that. So I apologize. I know I had to go through, check out some of the fonts because I have noticed a little bit of delays or clash where it freeze. But I think it's just optimization of the files.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Mostly anything. So, I'm going to go ahead and say, man, for $382.70 from Custom Darkwolf Sabers, you get your year warranty. You get the custom service from Johnny. Now, the two things this thing is missing, there is no kill switch because they rely on the Profi's deep sleep mode. So you're not hurting it taking your battery out or your card out. You should be able to take out your SD card from what I've been told. Here is the pin in there. Like I stated in the unboxing, I haven't ever seen a PCB like that, but that's only because I've only been in this hobby, 7 months now. So there's short pin connectors. There is a guard that helps the pin stay fresh. Yes, there is 2 exposed wires, but that's okay. Besides that, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good depth. Let's see how far it goes in there. So, I mean, almost a whole inch. I don't think I can get any more space back. It looks like they have it pretty tightened up. So, besides that, guys, hope you like what you see. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. If you didn't, go ahead and hit dislike. Say whatever you want. Talk about all the stuff you need wrong with it. Because I like open discussion. You know, I want everybody to know that my videos are not really geared towards anything but my experience. You know, I'm fresh to the hobby. I want people to understand what it's like jumping in and just going feet first. So hopefully that's a good reflection of my channel. And if you can see what it's like to be that enthusiastic person who's ready to just throw it out there, that's what I've been doing. You know, giving everybody a shot, enjoying a lot of the experiences. So guys, stay tuned. We're almost done with that custom Saber. We're going to be giving away the standard battle issue, so be looking for that really soon, guys. And we got a couple of customs we've been finishing up for some of our customers for Miss Malice that we're going to show off as well. So guys, you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe.